What's up, everyone? It's Caddy with MoneyBest. So we've got a very important week coming up in the markets. We've got inflation data, we've got some oil inventories, we've got some Fed members talking, we've got earnings season continuation. Nvidia is not reporting next week, but the week after. So we got lots to unpack in this video. I'm going to break down exactly what to look forward to for next week. Really important levels to keep in mind for of course next week in terms of the technical analysis. And then I will be doing some individual stock analysis videos for all of you on TSMC, on again Meta platforms, again you got Tesla. So there's going to be more videos for individual stocks that you can of course look at, and then of course the Magnificent Seven and Big Tech technical analysis to kind of help you plan and trade for next week as well. So hope you all enjoy this video and find it helpful. I've actually posted a couple of new members only videos. This was posted 9 hours ago, giving you guys an update on the entire MoneyBest platform. In this video, I'm actually using the platform to go over different things that are going to be part of the software, including our analyzer tools, our MoneyBest metrics, and our fundamental analysis dashboard. So again, if you want to access the beta, it's going to be launched here fairly soon in the next few weeks. Link's going to be down below for you to join, and I promise there's going to be a lot more additions for features, functionality, and tools over time. We've got a whole team now for development in India, and we are focusing on this completion project over the course of remainder of 2024. So there's going to be a lot more things added on over time. But this is an 18-minute video that I posted earlier today. Again, going over just the preliminary features of this website. I also posted 14 stocks analysis for all of you. So I mentioned this in our Discord. If there's any companies, any stocks you want me to go over and analyze, let me know. And this was part 1. And these are 14 stocks all mentioned in our Discord. So I do a quick fundamental and technical analysis on these companies here, 24-minute video. So again, members only. You can watch that with the link down below if you want to join our MoneyVest community. So first things first, let's go over to the earnings calendar. It's still going in strong. We do still have a lot of companies reporting. Monday, there's not really any companies that I'm particularly interested in, but it's going to be a pretty big retail week, meaning that there are going to be a lot of retail companies reporting their earnings. So we've got likes of Home Depot, we've got Alibaba, then we've also got C Corporation, so again, another e-commerce platform company here. We got Ocugen, we got Nu, then we've also got, of course, Rumble reporting after the bell on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we've got Monday.com, we've got Cisco, and that's pretty much going to be it for most of it. So we got Make My Trip reporting, Hut 8, again, crypto miner. And then, of course, on Thursday, we got the big Walmart, the biggest revenue generator in the world, is also going to be reporting their earnings. We got Baidu, we got JD.com, we've got John Deere, we got T2, so that's Take-Two Interactive, and again, very interesting company here in terms of gaming, and of course, they're the ones that are going to be launching GTA 6 here very soon. We got Applied Materials, we've got Copart, and then, of course, we've also got companies like Lightspeed also reporting. So that's going to be a little bit of a retail week here from the markets in terms of earnings. Now, moving forward, this right here is going to be the economic calendar, also very important for the markets, because we've got Fed members like Mester talking. I think Waller is also speaking next week. 1-year consumer inflation expectations are coming out, and then of course on Tuesday we've got the PPI numbers. So producer price index is coming out a day before CPI this time, and the forecast is 0.2% and 0.3% month over month for core PPI and PPI respectively. And Jerome Powell is also talking at 10 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday, May 14th. So inflation and Jerome Powell's speech both happening on the same day. And then CPI numbers are coming out the next day. We've got core CPI, we've got actual core CPI month over month, and of course year over year, along with headline CPI year over year and headline CPI month over month as well. Expectations wise, 0.3% and 3.6% for core, which is expected to come down from 3.8, and headline CPI expected to sit at 3.4 on a year-over-year basis, down from 3.5, and then month-over-month increase of 0.4%, which was, again, in line with what we saw last month. Retail sales also scheduled, as it is going to be a very much of a retail week. And then we got member Kashkari, Bowen, all of them talking Atlanta Fed numbers for the second quarter. Expectations also scheduled for Wednesday, May 15th. And then we've got other Fed members talking, housing starts, oil inventories, Bostic, Loretta Mester, Fed's balance sheet, everything scheduled for Thursday, May 16th. Also on Friday, we basically don't have a lot of data here. So going over to the technical breakdown for the markets here, volatility, as we know, has already started to come down. As I mentioned in my previous video, that it is now in a rare territory. If I bring up that chart once again, what you'll notice is the volatility is extremely low at the moment. And these are charts that right now are accessible for all the members that you can actually, one second, there we go. So these are charts that you can actually access as part of our community. So right now we're at 12.55, which again is in the 14th percentile. So really, really rare occurrence in the market here because we are extremely low on the volatility, and as a result markets have continued to push higher, almost back up to all-time highs. So the lower they get down to, the more cautious and alert we need to be. I'm going to repeat that. The lower the volatility gets down to, the more cautious and alert we need to be. The last time I picked up more stock was when the VIX was at over 21. I picked up VUG, I picked up SMH, I picked up Apple, picked up Tesla, and that was close to $10,000 worth of dollar cost averaging into the market, which did really well as volatility came down, markets reversed back higher. That's the inverse correlation, and that's exactly what we look at when we look at the MoneyBest index as well. And you can see that it's been pushing higher. Now it's at 3.82, so we're now approaching levels closer to 4 once again, and these are levels that we need to be very careful with. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a sell signal, it just means that it's not a buy signal. Okay, there's a huge difference there. Just because it's not a sell signal doesn't mean that it's a buy signal. Okay, we gotta always remember that. So this is a time period where, you know, I can start looking at selling calls, I can start looking at hedging, because like I said in my previous market update, put premiums on the buy side and call premiums on the sell side are going to both offer very good opportunities, because selling calls the premiums are going to be much higher because markets are moving higher, and buying puts is also going to be a good hedge because premiums are really going to be cheap. So that's why, you know, it's going to offer that good sort of hedging standpoint from buying puts and selling calls at the same time in this market environment, considering where we are at the moment, right? We're pushing back higher, back up to all-time highs. Now going over to the NASDAQ and the S&P, so this is going to be that 30-minute time frame, and what you'll notice is, again, a NASDAQ consolidating sideways a lot with a resistance sitting roughly at 16,450. So this right here is going to be that level to keep in mind, the support at 16K down to 15,900. For the NASDAQ here, continues to make this uptrend of higher highs and higher lows. And next week, like I said, very, very important with inflation. So we'll find out if NASDAQ can break out to new all-time highs or not. It's all going to depend on inflation. I've got a video coming out on inflation as well, and what the expectations are and what my sort of prediction would be from market's reaction here based on different numbers that we could see with CPI. S&P 500 here also moving higher very nicely, higher highs and higher lows, very strong uptrend. Support level is going to stay put at 5,200 down to as low as 5,160s for the S&P, down to as low as 5,080. So inside this green rectangle for the S&P 500 as well. So very, very nice move to the upside of higher highs and higher lows, and pretty much the all-time high sits well over 5260s inside this red rectangle for the markets as well. So that's going to be the entire update. Again, earnings continuation, retail sales numbers, Powell speech, inflation numbers, and the markets near all-time highs with the volatility really, really low. So we got to be super cautious and alert with where we are in this current market environment. So I'll keep you guys updated. Of course, I'll be live during inflation numbers, and I'll be live during Jerome Powell's speech here. And just got to be super careful with where we are at the moment. And also do check out the links down below if you want to get access to all the members only private videos, including our updates related to MoneyBest Platform, progress updates, as well as stocks analyzed just for you, fundamental and technical analysis. Part 2 is going to be coming out very soon for your stocks that I'm analyzing as part of our community here. So as always, happy investing. Make sure that you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Links to our Discord, Patreon is going to be down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.